The church was central to life in almost any community in the 1920s. With good reason. Parents were very worried about their daughters, especially leaving home, going off to college where they'd learn who knows what and be indoctrinated by all sorts of strange ideas, perhaps. So it was important to have a close relationship to the churches in the community. And First Presbyterian, which was the only Presbyterian church in town at that time, took a very special role. They acted in place of the parents to ensure that the young women who were entrusted to them had a firm moral and social background in which to feel at home and to feel they always had a place to turn if they had questions. Mr. Tatum was a member of the session, which was the governing body of the church, and they made all of the financial and operating decisions of the church, along with the deacons. That was the other half of the operating system. Another member of the session at the same time was Dr. Edward Conradi, who also happened to be president of Florida State College for Women. Both men were highly respected. I gather Dr. Conradi was the more lovable, jovial type, and Mr. Tatum was perhaps a bit more stiff and upright. It was particularly awkward because both men were on the session of the Presbyterian Church. And the elders, who, as I said, respected both men, wanted to resolve the argument. They tried their hardest to pacify both men without embarrassing either one. So they tried to have meetings, but the two men would not agree on a place to meet, so this was very difficult. They went back and forth from the church, where Elder Tatum was, to the university, where Dr. Conradi was, and the two men simply refused to meet. So finally, the session gave up trying to resolve the issue, and meanwhile the newspaper picked it up, and it made headlines, and the issue was not resolved for several years.